I heard y'all want to make money online in 2026 and become a paid UGC creator, but that you need help creating your UGC portfolio. I'm going to teach you in this video, step by step, how to make your website portfolio using Canva and everything you need in it to land paid collaborations as a creator without needing a large following. I'm also going to show you guys how to read your analytics so that you know where the traffic's coming from and where people are clicking your link to actually view your portfolio. We are going to be using Canva to create our website portfolio. This video is not sponsored. We're not sponsored yet. By the end of this video, you should feel confident and comfortable going into Canva and creating your own portfolio so you can finally start landing paid opportunities as a paid UGC creator. I know I'm going to have people in the comments saying you don't need a UGC portfolio to land paid opportunities. No, you don't, but it's going to validate your work. It's going to validate you as a creator, and it's going to have brands not second guessing whether they need to hire you or not. And if y'all stay till the end of the video, I am going to do a little bit of a giveaway that has to do with this. So stay tuned for that so you know exactly how to enter and how to win. All right, I'm super excited. Let's just get started. I love using Canva because it's free. I do use Canva Pro. I recommend using Canva Pro. It gives you access to extra elements, extra graphics, cool different things. One way to tell if something is only available for Canva Pro, it will have a little crown on the element. So if there happens to be anything in here that I am using that you don't notice is within Canva free, there is always an alternative within Canva that is very similar to the Pro graphic that you're looking for. The only other thing that would potentially cost you money is if you purchase a domain name through Canva, which I do recommend. If you don't have a domain name through another server, it's very inexpensive to grab one through Canva. I'll show you what the random URL that Canva generates for you at the end so that you have a better idea of what I'm talking about, but it'll make you stand out as a creator, as a business owner now, if you have a domain name instead of like the long Canva URL. Here's a quick overview of the UGC portfolio that I used for so long. It landed me so many paid collaborations. I received so many compliments on this portfolio, and obviously it's the content within your portfolio that matters. But if you have a portfolio that has a really nice layout, just like a website, it's all about user experience. If somebody is trying to hire you as a creator and they're able to scroll through and see all the things they need to, you're more likely to land the deal. So here's how I made it. Step one, you're going to sign up and make an account for Canva. If you already have an account, then skip this step, but you're gonna sign up for Canva and you are going to go to their template section. So we're gonna go look at all the templates they have. Instead of going and searching these templates though, we're gonna narrow down our search by doing website. Just look for a website. There's tons of websites you can choose from. You can even look up UGC portfolio, and a ton of UGC portfolios that people have already uploaded on here and probably use themselves are on Canva. So you do not have to start from scratch, and this should be a super simple process for you. I think people really overcomplicate this step. Even I overcomplicated this step. All you really need to do is have a portfolio that looks nice and has the things it needs. If you did not watch my video on the 6 steps to become a UGC creator, we covered this in step 3 or 4, all the things that are needed in your UGC portfolio to optimize your portfolio to make sure that you're landing these brand opportunities. The only downside to choosing one of these templates when you search UGC portfolio is I am noticing a lot of these are in presentation format. So we don't want a presentation, we want a website. You can always reformat it if you have Canva Pro. If you don't have Canva Pro, it's gonna take more time to reformat. So we're gonna create a design and we are gonna type in website. We're gonna do portfolio website. And once we've selected this, here are all the different templates on this left-hand side that you can choose from. Click a template and then it'll show you each of the pages that it has all set up, ready to use. This one is giving Stranger Things. So just go pick one that you like. Go pick a cutesy one. We're gonna edit it later. As soon as you pick one that you like, select apply all 6 sections, or you can, pick and choose which ones you want. We're just gonna use this one to show you how simple this is. If you don't like any of the portfolio templates you're finding here and you really don't wanna do any work at all, I will link in the caption the portfolio template that I've created for y'all based on the portfolio that I used and landed $5,000 to $10,000 months. Again, based off of my 6 steps to become a UGC creator, the step where we go over what is needed in your portfolio must have, I'll drop them in the caption below so you can look at that like a checklist, and I'll show you how easy it is to edit this. Obviously my name's not Hannah. Okay, we can do a UGC creator. The cool thing about Canva is you can upload a ton of content, so videos and images that it will save here for you to reuse. So I'm just gonna drag this over. Okay, first page, done. We're gonna go down here and optimize this at the end, but I want to swap out some really basic things to make sure that this aligns with me. So here I'm just adding some basic information about myself. Again, I'm just taking what this template already had available for me and I'm quickly inputting my own information. Some of these didn't quite work out or align with what I needed them to be, so I changed one of these boxes to about me. I'm gonna add my age, LGBTQ plus, creator, I have a wife, I'm a dog mom. Some brands will ask you whether you live in an apartment or a home because the campaign or the content they need might depend upon the setting or location that you're filming in. And then my experience, I'm gonna put how long I've been creating content. I was previously creative performance director at a DTC marketing agency because a lot of the brands that I work with are DTC brands, which is direct to consumer. As content creation continues to expand and brands start to look for more people who are experts in their fields, definitely put if you have any degrees, if you have any expert experience, whether you were in the medical field, whether you were a teacher. I have 2 psychology degrees. I worked with the autistic population, so I'm gonna put things like that on there. Okay, so here's just a quick background about me. We'll move on to the next page. This page will have our 3 to 5 videos that we're gonna start with. I've already uploaded some videos that I've created for brands, some practice UGC examples I've already created, and again, those will just live in Canva. You can use Canva on your phone too. When I was starting as a UGC creator, I used my phone. I ran a complete business and built it up and did not use a computer until I went full-time. You can do all of this on your phone and you can upload videos and photos directly from your phone so that they're right here. So let's go add a few UGC examples. Every single video that's added to your portfolio is going to play automatically. So what you're gonna do is click each video that you add to your portfolio. Even when you swap them out, make sure you go do this because it's so annoying when anybody goes to try and hire a UGC creator and they go to their portfolio and 15 videos start playing at the same time. Don't be that person, please. Click on your video, click edit in the top left here on this bar, scroll down and play automatically. Toggle it off. They can play which videos they want to play. And you're just going to repeat this. See how it starts playing automatically? Edit, turn that off. We're just gonna keep doing this until we have like 5 videos. If you don't have 5 videos yet, that's okay. If you have some fire content in your portfolio and you only have 5 videos, but you're building your personal brand and posting online, or you're doing your due diligence and you're reaching out to brands, then those 5 videos will take you a very long way. You do not need to have 5 pages of videos like I do. Toggle off, playback. Okay, now we have 5 videos in our portfolio. You really don't need more than that. You can always swap them out as you create more videos that you like, or you can add more pages, duplicate the page, and just swap out the videos. But this is what this will kind of look like. You can add text to describe each video. So if you're creating both organic UGC and paid media UGC, it'll be really helpful for brands for you to label what is what. So if they're looking to hire you for a paid UGC campaign, they know where to look amongst your content for those direct response formatted videos or those ad style UGC videos. I do personally like to add the niche or the brand's name. The niche is really helpful because the brand can look through the content and see which videos are going to align with what they're looking for. Canva makes everything so simple because as soon as I have this label here for this video, I can just duplicate it, move it over for this video, and I can just change the label and do it for the next. Okay, so this is what the page with your content will look like. You can add UGC video examples here, or you can label each page depending on how you're sorting your videos. I'll show you based on my old portfolio that is linked in my bio if you want to use this as a template, but you'll notice that I have multiple pages of videos because I'm a no niche creator and I like to showcase that I can create content across all of these different brands and niches. So you'll see I have a page for lifestyle videos, I have a page for tech and apps, a page for food, I have a page for health and wellness, a page for personal care and beauty. So whatever niches you tend to work in the most, if it's fitness, if it's cooking, if it's home decor, and you have a ton of videos and you want to do this, you can separate each page by niche. Something that is very important that I want you to do on almost every page, but definitely your cover page, your first page, and your contact me page, the last page, I want you to hyperlink your email address so that it's not just your email written out, but so that brands can click it and immediately email you without having to do any extra work. And here's how you do that. Make sure you have the text that you want to hyperlink highlighted like this. You're gonna right click it, then you're gonna see this little link option. You're gonna click the link and then you're gonna type in your email address. As soon as you press enter, you will see here this blue highlight. This is your link, and the link destination is mailed to your email address. As soon as you click that, it will open up and immediately start up an email so that the brand or the agency, whoever is looking at your portfolio and wants to hire you, they can just type right in here. You want your portfolio to make you super easy to work with. You're going to want to have all the information that I'm going to put in the caption of this video below as a little checklist for yourself. Make sure brands can just click on this hyperlink to email you. We're also going to make sure that we link our social media accounts to our portfolio as well. I do suggest typing out the handle of your social media accounts. Mine is at the Samantha JD for all of them. So I can just make a little text box with the same handle. So you can click on each individual icon. I'll show you guys how I'm doing this for Instagram. I'm on my Instagram profile. I'm going to grab this URL, copy it, go back into Canva, right click and link. Paste your Instagram link from your profile right here on the icon and click done. And so as soon as a brand clicks your Instagram icon, it's gonna pull up your Instagram page. Do that for each one of your icons. Do it for every single social media account you have: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, LinkedIn. Link it all. Link your email. If you grab my UGC portfolio template, this is actually something that is done on every single page. At the very bottom, this acts as a CTA so that the brands can immediately click on your email and email you, or they can click into your social media accounts and go look at your other content. Now, there's just a few more things that I want to show you guys to make sure that you feel really confident in creating your UGC portfolio and also navigating it. Another really important page, if you have any analytics from ads that you've created with brands, if you have any analytics from organic content that you've posted yourself, even if you have TikTok shop analytics from videos you've posted and how well they've performed for you, put them here. Take screenshots of those analytics and add them into the portfolio. You can do this by going again into, let's say, Instagram, go to your dashboard and click on any piece of content, and you'll be able to see the different analytics here. You also can screenshot it on your phone. It tends to be more condensed and confined, the information, so it's a little bit easier to add into your portfolio. But essentially, you'll end up with screenshots like this. It's even better if you can link the video that it is paired with to make everything easier for the brands. Some additional things that you can add, which don't necessarily hurt your portfolio if you don't have them, but things that I would suggest having, are some little blurbs, some information about whether you offer perpetual usage rights or not, how long your turnaround time is. So turnaround time is how quickly you can get the content to the brand after the product is delivered or after you sign the contract. It depends on each collaboration. If you offer monthly retainers, I do not suggest putting your UGC rates in your portfolio. I know I'm going to get that question. I would omit your rates. That means don't put them in there. If your rates are in the portfolio, whether it's a big brand or a smaller brand reaching out to you, they're going to think that they can pay the same price, which in theory they could. However, if you keep those rates to yourself and create a separate rate card, which if you guys are interested, I can show you how to create a rate card as well. It's a little bit confusing. It's not a media kit. It's not the same, because a media kit is what is needed for influencers. But I typically will have a rate card on the side to send to brands if they want it, or I just have my rates listed in my Notion, somewhere really easy for me to refer back to and come up with a rate that fits that specific collaboration, that specific scope of work, and that brand. Now, I don't always try and charge a big name brand a ton more money than I would a smaller brand. Not everybody's budgets are huge for content and for social media just because the brand has a lot of money. So those are things to consider, but also you want to have leverage and control over the situation. So not putting your rates in your portfolio is going to allow for that. And then on the right-hand side here, I do have different services that I offer and that brands will often ask me for. Some of these include monthly retainers, creative strategy, paid media ads, product demos, testimonials and reviews, lifestyle videos, voiceovers, script reading, UGC/lifestyle photos, and whitelisting. And then I also have a brief breakdown below that of what a UGC video is. Not every video is going to be 60 seconds long. Not every UGC video is going to be 15 seconds long. It could be a range, and so I just put a little bit of a description so that brands don't really have any questions as to what comes with the UGC video. And if there's anything on this list that you don't feel comfortable doing or offering, don't add it to this list. There's some things that you also can add here, like travel UGC, Airbnb style UGC. Maybe you don't want to offer whitelisting, don't add that there. Maybe you offer script reading and voiceovers because that's an additional thing that's easy for you to do and add on for extra money. Maybe you're at the point where you really understand creative strategy, you've taken courses on creative strategy, or you've done so for a brand or agency. That's something you should also put in your portfolio, because a lot of of times brands are looking to hire creators who are well-rounded in a sense that they also do creative strategy or have that knowledge along with their UGC skills. If you want an idea on what kind of videos you should even be adding to your portfolio, if you didn't quite understand from the previous video that I did on the 6 steps to becoming a UGC creator, here's an example of a talking head video. This should be what your portfolio should mostly consist of. This and or some B-roll mixed in, so that would be like you would just hear my voice and it would have a different video over top of it. But you really want to be able to speak to the camera and talk about the product or demonstrate using the product on your portfolio, because that's something that brands are really going to want to hire you to do.
About reaching your fitness goals, and here's why. Relying on motivation to get in your daily fruits and veggies is not setting you up for success. For instance, I didn't have time to eat in my daily greens before leaving the house, which would typically ruin my day.
So here I am speaking about the product and introducing the product while demonstrating, pouring the product and mixing it into my drink, all while speaking to the camera. And brands really are looking for that skill. So if you can create videos around that and put it into your portfolio, that's what we're looking for. This next video example starts out with B-roll and my voice underneath. So it's a voiceover and B-roll. This is another very typical style of video that brands will ask you to create, where it's a person, yourself, on camera. And I'm not necessarily speaking to the camera. My face is on camera. I'm showing myself using the product. And it's very engaging because I'm showing a variety of scenes and settings.
I call the best vitamins for Black women, so you don't have to. I know it looks like I'm just enjoying a handful of fruit gummies every morning, but by making Black vitamins a part of my daily routine, I've experienced improved mood, energy levels, and immunity, all while looking better too.
So those are 2 examples of types of videos that you can add to your portfolio, but it is not just limited to that. Those are literally just 2 examples on the top types of videos that brands are going to be looking for. I'm quickly going to show you guys my old video resume. I still need to create a new one. This one did so well for me. It landed me so many amazing opportunities, and it is still out there and viewable by brands because I posted it on my social media accounts, but I also had it living on my portfolio on one of the first pages, just like this. And again, this video resume or this intro video is really just UGC, but for yourself. Wow, this is a throwback also. This was while I was still nannying. This is literally filmed at my nanny family's house, and this was just a few months before I was able to leave and go full-time with UGC.
Sees no limits. I built my career on creating content that's authentic, engaging, and relatable. Whether it's fitness, health and wellness, lifestyle.
This video alone landed me so many opportunities to work with brands, to get hired by a full marketing agency with no prior formal experience in marketing. I still get compliments on this video today, and I think I posted this the first year that I started creating UGC. So I highly recommend you get around to making one of these. You do not have to wait until you have one of these. Please just add the videos to your portfolio, make sure this is optimized with the information that you need, and then make it live. Start practicing your content, pitching to brands, and swapping out these videos and the content inside your portfolio so that you can get that experience under your belt, and you can also get in front of brands so much sooner than just waiting around until your portfolio is perfect. Lastly, I'm going to show you guys how to view the analytics on your Canva portfolio. This is actually really easy to do, but you can only do it if you create a website portfolio. You cannot do this if you create this as a presentation. It's super simple, but you're going to go up to this top right corner right here. You're going to click analytics in this top right corner, and this is where you're going to be able to view who has come and viewed your page, where they viewed your page from, and if you have any links on your design, then it will also show which links they click and how often they click them. So this is something that you can look at, and you can really optimize your page, your website, your portfolio to flow better for brands and to really include the content that you wanted to include. But I love to utilize this because you should be linking your UGC portfolio on all of your social media accounts. So your TikTok, your Instagram, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, you should have this linked there so that brands can access it very easily. And then you can come in and check your analytics and see which platform is driving the most leads to your UGC portfolio. A lot of times brands will reach out and say, hey, I found you from X, or I found you from TikTok or Instagram or YouTube. But if they don't tell you, you can ask. Just say, hey, I would love to know how you found me, how you came across my portfolio. Collect the information and use it for yourself so that you know to really double down on that platform that you're getting the most leads from. I hope you all found this video helpful. I hope that now you feel confident in creating your own UGC portfolio. If you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments down below. And since y'all stuck around till the end, I am so excited to do a small little giveaway for you guys to just kind of show my appreciation for sticking it out with me, supporting the channel so far, and also just for me to give back and help you guys, because I know that you guys are really interested in becoming UGC creators, and I know how difficult it can be to not know if you are heading in the right direction or doing things correctly. So here's how you can enter to win this giveaway. I'm picking 5 different creators to do a free portfolio audit, a full portfolio audit. I'm going to be doing a full like voiceover Loom style portfolio audit for you guys, so you'll actually be able to see what I'm talking about, ways that you can optimize your portfolio, and even a little critique on your video content that is in the portfolio so that you feel really confident and sure that even the content within your portfolio is good and not just does your portfolio look nice. If you want to be entered in this giveaway, I'm going to be choosing 5 people completely at random, and only those who follow these requirements. I know a lot of us got ADHD, y'all, but just follow these few requirements and you can be entered to win. What you're going to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you're following me on Instagram and on TikTok, and make sure you comment on this video why you're starting UGC. Do you just want to make some extra money? Do you want to pay off your car note? Do you want to pay off student debt? Do you want to quit your job? I would love to hear what is lighting that fire under your butt to be like, I want to be a paid UGC creator, and Sam's helping me do it. As long as you follow those 3 steps, you'll be entered to win. I'm going to be contacting the people who win on Instagram. So again, make sure you're following me so I can actually DM you. I'm going to give you guys a full week to enter, and then a week from now, I will be announcing those winners across platforms, and then I will DM the winners on Instagram. I really appreciate all the love on my last video, and I'm so glad it was so helpful for you guys. I feel like UGC helped me so much, and I learned a lot of it for free. Investing in your knowledge and in your UGC business is going to come with time, as it does with running a business, but I just feel so honored that you guys came to me and trusted me with my knowledge and teaching you how to become paid UGC creators. It just makes my heart so full. And when y'all start landing those paid UGC collaborations, I would love to know. Tell your girl. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I would love for you to join the fam, be a part of the fam. Don't forget to like this video and share it with a friend who also wants to be making big money in 2026. This is the year to get started, and I'm so excited for you guys. Okay, I'll see you in the next one.